All right, I'm Alex Noren at PGA West, and we're gonna go through some iron shots at different pin locations and the importance of hitting the right club at the right time, and most important, try to hit the green. And even for us pros, statistically, it's very important to hit the green at all costs, not try to go for maybe the toughest pin locations. So if we have a front pin, for amateurs, I would say try to just get it past the pin to putt back. So like all the danger is usually in the front, leading up to the green. It falls off, there are bunkers and everything. So let's say I got an 8-iron in my hand, which goes around 170 yards. And if I have a 160 pin, you know, I could hit a 9, but it's just about my 9-iron. So it's like if I don't hit it perfect, it could roll off the front. So I'm gonna hit an 8, and I'm gonna take a tiny bit off of it and try to maybe hit it 3, 4, or 5 past the pin. I just think about taking a little bit off so you don't max it out. You know, when you're over the ball and try to hit it as hard as you can, you don't have to now. So if you just get that mindset and then hit it, and it's like, it will always be past the pin, but it's not gonna struggle like a 9-iron would. Then, when you have the pin in the middle, now you can obviously attack a lot more. You can hit the perfect club you think for the pin. So if you got 170, in my case, which is then the 8, I just hit a regular shot. Now I got room on both sides, and I got room on both sides of the pin if you play a real middle pin. Now, just like, try to hit it a little harder, try to put a nice swing on it. So here's my 170 shot. It's a little bit harder. And then you got the back pins, which is, in pros perspective, it's probably the toughest pin. Because like back of the greens, probably slopes. If you're long, you're gonna have a tough chip coming back, but you still wanna get somewhere close to the hole to make a birdie. And then you got variables of wind, how firm the greens are and stuff. So what I try to do is try to see what the yardage is. If I can actually hit a really hard shot and it will not get past the pin, then I'll go for that. But if the yardage is a little off for that, you know, you can play a lower shot, anything that bounces towards the pin. So you gotta count on like the pin would be the maximum you could get out of this club, and then you can freewheel it and hit it really hard and you won't go over. So you can hit it with confidence. The worst is if you're like kind of thinking this could go long and then you hit it too soft and it comes up 10, 15 short. So I'm gonna hit the 8 again, which gonna land around 170 and probably skid up if I hit a little bit lower to 175, 177, and I'm just, you know, 10 feet short of the hole. So back footed a little bit with the iron, lean the handle a little bit forward, and then just step on it like. Yeah, so a little bit lower there. And next time you guys are out on a course, think a little bit more about the pin location than just the yardage. You will hit more greens and you will make more birdies or pars or even bogeys, whatever your goal is. So thank you very much for me.